Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt. I've realized that I really like doing that really long, drawn-out hello. I like it a lot. Anyway, how's everyone doing today? Um, we got some Factorio to play, which is rare, I suppose. Not that rare, but yeah. So we're just gonna get stuff done. Speaking of quality, you worked on recycling yesterday. Recycling? For what? What are you recycling? Hey, Tom Lee, welcome. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go and pick up some stuff. And then we're going to go over here, finish off the belts that I was working on. That was the belt, sorry. The... It helps if I make these motions, I think. Finish off working on my chips, and then we can start making science again, and it'll be glorious. Oh, shoot. Well, we're making them by hand for now. For your mod, yes, I remember now. I thought you were actually doing some good in the world. I guess you are. I guess your mod is some good in the world, so. Okay, what do we got? We got train tracks, we do. Do we have some train stops? I would require 2 of the train stops. I have none of them. Sadness. And it looks like there's no steel currently available either. Okay. Meow. So, all going well, I will be making a lot of science today. That is the goal. I think I'd like to make like 100 green science, 100 red science per minute. T-Hex is actually first. You're only first if you redeem first. If you don't redeem first, you ain't first. And you know what they say, if you're not first, you're last. I don't think those people understand how these things work, but that's okay. They tried. You know, they were a good pat on the head and told, good job, you tried. We need some cargo wagons, which need some iron. Thankfully, iron is not something we're short on. And then we are away laughing. Go first, citizen, your word is law. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry, what is your word? Go first, citizen. Cargo baggins. Cargo vroom vroom, actually. Vibe. Oh yeah, that's true. Your word was vibe. That's valid. His word is bird. No, look, as I said, whose stream did I say? I think it was my Holics. There's 2 things certain in life, death and T-Hexes. I'm going to stick with that. Because I thought I was clever for a moment. And if I think I'm clever, then I'm pretty pleased with myself. Because it doesn't usually happen that way. Good vibes only. Damn right. Shoot. You don't believe in certainty? Like a scientist? I believe there's only 2 things certain, death and taxes is actually a scientist saying that. I don't remember who the scientist is. I'm pretty sure that was a scientist saying that line. But, you know, I can't prove that because I don't have access to Google right now. But if I did, ho-ho! You don't believe in certainty? I don't believe in teas at all, yeah, fair enough. You know me, I'm just a big tease. Anyway. Oh, there's a worm over there. Hello, worm! Waves! Alright. He waves back. One thing we never have shortage of in Seablock. A lot of waves. Ben Franklin? Ben Franklin a scientist? I don't know. I'm going to say he was just so that my joke works. It wasn't even really a joke. I can't drink true teas because of caffeine. That's true. Can't. Nor would I. I'm not some monster who drinks tea. Monsty. point, what I want to, what the hell was that? There were some words that were just mongled over there. At some point, what I would like to do is have a train that just brings me landfill. I don't know when that day is coming, but it'd be nice. Those words just get mongled. Sand, yeah. Sandfill, you're right. Don't landfill the fishes. Why? They don't pay. They don't pay anything. Okay, good, good. Sandfill. All right, so what we want to do is go chonk, and then probably chonk. You're gonna go organize the fish resistance? I fear no fish resistance. Every fish resistance that has ever fought me has suffered their fishy fate. You know what, let's just move that up one. My chair moved back ever so slightly, and now I'm worried that's the fish resistance. Hey, Wes. Yep, I will do that for you in just a moment. Let me just get this done. There we go. Mask, there it is. Right. Mask on. It has been done. And what the shirt? Do. What the shirt? Camera's got to go on. Did that even work? Who knows? It did. Nice. Today we're wearing my TVA shirt because Loki is coming out soon. Is it already out? I don't know. Having a child has made me lose all sense of knowledge of what's actually happening. There you go. I'm variant authority. I think Loki is out. I need to get onto that. Damn. But yeah. We'll get onto it at some point. Okay, we also have a mall that exists now, which is super rad and cool. Still have any? Oh, we still have like one of these old power poles, which we're just gonna chuck down there. Okay, and then we're gonna do locomotive. Locomotive. I can't reach. Reach it. Reach it. Okay. Now these are all slow at the moment, but they're going to speed up once we get the fast inserters, probably today. That's the goal. Put some more inserters, please. Yay. Yay. All right. And if we have them come across that way, and we do a little bit of a skip. Don't mind me, it's just a common known skip in this game. Which, oh, you know what? We could just save so much if we just put them here. Look at that, saving power poles. Looks like Loki Season 2 premieres in 19 hours. Oh, they're going back to the Friday schedule. Huh. I didn't know they were doing the Friday schedule again. Okay. That's convenient for me, I suppose. Alright, we need fuel. Now, there is carbon, which we could totally use. In fact, a fool wouldn't use carbon they have access to. Do I look like a fool? He says wearing a cat mask. Maybe. Arguable. It's not arguable. I look like a fool. I get it. I know who I am. I know what I look like. Don't lowball me. I know what I've got. Okay. Alright, so that should be making Oh, are we having problems with copper? Kind of, but not the problems you'd think we'd be having. Why is Disney Plus in the middle of a crisis? Ah, fair enough. Well, that's okay. They'll do what they do. Doesn't really bother me too much. Green chip. And of course there's the old brown chip pick. Full and full. I don't think it's actually going to be a thing that happens. I don't think we're going to get to full. But for now, it doesn't matter. For now, what matters is that we're just making the chips. Right? Right. How's steel coming along? Hopefully good. Yeah, 1,700 steel. That's nothing to sniff at. Now, I think we're beginning to get too much sulfuric wastewater, which means we're going to have to start using it very soon. Also, the more I think about it, the more I think we really should be using our extra oxygen and hydrogen as well, rather than making it. We should be using it wherever possible. So we need to get onto that at some point. Fair enough. Okay. And we're going to need some green chips, which ironically is the whole reason we're doing that. Okay, and that gives my green and brown chips single point of failure. Which is how I describe my personal career, a single point of failure. Oh, that's sad. Okay, so this is going to be brown chip drop. And yeah, they're not called brown chips, that's the problem. They're actually called something completely different. So, basic circuits. Brown chips is a better name, though. I think we all agree. If you don't agree, that's fine. You don't have to. What matters is I agree with myself. Okay. Now I need green chips. You know what? I can just bring in green chips. Green chips can just be delivered to my door from some sort of Uber delivery system. I don't know what we'll call it, but the important thing is I get my green chips. Any day now. Okay. See? You just get your green chips. You have your green chips and eat them too. Alright. And then I need... Yeah, we might need to change what a full cargo looks like for these things very soon. I don't think a full cargo is really that possible, but that's alright. Now what I do need to do is grab some... I need red wires. How do I get that? I need paper. Very strange. We're in a very weird world where we need to get some paper right now so I can make wires. I guess the paper is what color the wire is. So shouldn't I need some red pigment as well? Oh, that's a world I don't want to live in. I just thought about where that world would take me, and I am scared. Okay. Enable, disable, green, less than 1,000. Right. Now, with this, should be able to get some interesting stuff happening. First, we're going to run out of belts. You know what? That's actually okay. You can run out of belts and be okay. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, so we want the brown belts, we want the green belts. Okay. We want the brown and the green belts. We can do that. In fact, we can do that easier if we just rotate these bad boys. And trust me, the boys are badder than you can possibly ever know. I know, I've seen some bad boys before, and these boys, they're bad boys. You know what? They've got a certain lovable charm to these bad boys. And I think you'll love these bad boys. Who doesn't love a good bad boy? Hang on, sorry, I just heard what I said and confused myself. Who doesn't love a good bad boy? No, that's reasonable. That makes sense, yeah. What I don't love, like an anti-hero. You know what? That makes more sense than what I said. So yeah, sure, like an anti-hero. Instead, I said something that just made it sound like I was losing my gosh darn mind for a moment there. Which, you know, not a first, it won't be a last. Where am I putting inserters? Because inserters need to follow the same rules and regulations as everyone else. Which means inserter 1s need to be on this level. You'd think that actually need to be the level below, but they kind of don't. Also, we need some lights. There we go. Yeah, they kind of need to be like this. And then we need to probably bring them down that way. Because if we don't, then nothing will work the way we want it to. I hate it when things don't work the way I want them to. It's a very common thing that happens in my line of work. That probably just pulled power from a whole bunch of stuff. Did, but not in the way I thought it would. Okay. Great. Oh, I'm receiving a call. That probably means I have to change a nappy. I'll be back in a moment, everyone. Just hold tight. And just hold tight. I right-clicked. Scary. Okay, I'm back. False alarm. Maybe soon though. Okay, get back to it. So, oh, we've got a bunch of stuff here that we have to deal with at some point soon. These pistols. I don't really have a plan what to do with those pistols. Okay. Hey, turtle. Welcome. Okay, then hopefully, once we get the sciences going, we will, Okay, so now we got to get the sciences going. That's the easy part. It looks like we've stopped making things because we ran out of copper. Yeah, that's kind of a problem these days. I respect that as a problem. Okay, science time. So, science is going to be easy. What we're going to do is we're going to make red and green, and I would like to make 100 of them per minute, which is not a huge amount, but it's also non-significant. Hope that's the wrong science. So, red science, it just requires iron copper. That's easy. Green science, it requires that stuff. It just requires iron copper, tinned copper wires, bleh. So it requires 6 things. And we're not going to worry about an output at this point because the output is just going to be the science labs. That's easy. So that's easy production chain. No problem there. The only problem we might have is that steel is just insufficient. And that's mostly because, oh wait, what have we run out of this time? Not the usual stuff. Ran out of rubite. Interesting. Interesting. Well, we've got some rubite ore here. Let's see what we can do with some of this crap. First off, stone, that's an easy one to deal with. We'll, I don't have a plan for the stone, actually. Then we can put stone on there. Look at that. Dealt with it. Solution found. We got some rubite ores. We can put that somewhere. Really, we need these faster loading and unloading so we can really just get these trains just doing more stuff more efficiently. Okay. I was going to chuck some mineral catalysts in there, but clearly you don't need them. So you don't get them. That's the way I run my ship. You don't want them, you don't get them. Okay, so that's going to allow that to load up a little bit faster. Again, it'll be much better once we get more stuff. And we're just going to chuck the rubite ore into there. Better process that fast as it can. Just to get it out of the way. There we go. Rubite ore sorted. Bobnomnium. Bobnomnium's not up there. No, it's not. That's fine. Okay. So what I actually probably should have picked up while I was there was some landfill. And we're going to need like a whole bunch of silos as well. I need 5 silos, so 4 more. 5? 6. 1 more silo. Okay, 6 silos. Goodness gracious. Our crimes are done. Also, we might as well crush this stuff and then deliver it. That'll allow that to fill up a lot faster. Good news, everybody. Okay, so let's go get some landfill, because that's what all the cool kids are doing right now. And I should know. I was a cool kid once. You can believe that. No one believes that, and nor should they. Okay. We went a little bit too hard on that one, so let's just tone it down just a tad. Oh, we dropped it off some of them. Okay. Sand. We needs it. We needs it, we loves it. We need, like, train stations as well, aren't we? Shoot, I didn't consider train stations. We need 6 train stations, a lot of track. Okay, track. That's something we can build right now anyway. This track requires stone, which comes up here. Okay, I see how we can do this. It's gonna be a little bit messy. You know what? Most of the best things in life are messy. Like eating a big steak. No, it burns us, it hates us, it freezes us. Well, sorry. We need some rail. And then that's going to go like that. And then we need some rocks. Which are going to go like that. Brilliant. A bit of power in there because everyone loves a bit of power. It is step 1 of becoming some sort of... Oh shoot, we need iron. Sorry, steel. Well, crap on a stick. Don't have steel. Make steel. No, can't make steel. That's literally not how life works. What would do is more insidious. Okay, now we just need to get the rocks. Oh. I was thinking there was like a way of putting the rocks in there, but now I'm not so sure. Now I'm thinking that's a stupid idea. Also, I don't think it would work. It would kind of work, actually. How do we get the rocks? Oops. Step back, please. Thank you. Okay, what if we... What if we were right the first time? If we were right the first time, wouldn't that be a weird world we could live upon? What if Seif was right? Now, we can't all have fantasies about things that aren't real. Gotta limit our fantasies. Can't be like that guy who made that game series, Dragon Quest. He had too many fantasies, and look where that led him. Ruin. Financial ruin. Actually, Seif, he made a career because the series was very good. Financial ruin. Okay. Oh, that's also got to have greens in there as well, so we can just gotta skip that out when it's available, which it is not currently, but it will be available one day soon. Let us not neglect the fact that the future is coming. And it would be glorious if it ever truly arrives, which it may not. Okay, so where should we make the science? Over here looks pretty viable. You look at it. Nothing really going on there. Just like inside my head. Am I being so mean to myself today? What did I do to deserve this meanness from myself? Okie dokie. So I've got Bobnomnium, which we can deliver. You want any Bobnomnium? You're... No. Are you? No, you're Rubite, aren't you? No one wants Bobnom. Pointing? It's disappointing as it is distressing. And then we don't actually have any rail. Despite doing all that work to build more rails, we didn't actually build more rails. Gosh darn it. Why am I like this? Alright. That's fine. Hello. Goodbye. You say hello. The worm says goodbye. The worm confused. Don't know why the worm's confused, but it's confused. Okay. So first off, very important start was probably get the train tracks. But after the train tracks are obtained, of course, 26. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, that's kind of perfect. Kinda. Here we go. Beautiful. Actually, no, not beautiful, because how then are they going to leave? Didn't think about that, did you? I did not. Maybe you should, huh? Then what you do is you have like a line of things that connect in that way. Brilliant. Now we're thinking with portals. And small dogs. Now we're thinking with small dogs. That's right. That's the phrase. Okay. The good news is if we need iron, we can just call the iron down and it'll be here after it does a cool spin. Cool spin. Thank you. You may leave. Yeah, we need rails. Nothing's gonna change that fact. No. Okay, that's... You know it's not good when your rail signal starts going white. You know, they say, if it goes white, it ain't all right. I don't know what they're talking about on that one, but I got a few guesses and none of them are safe for stream. And one more. Okay, there we go. And so that way we will connect all those up, and that'll give us everything we need for red and green sciences. How delightful. There's one thing SeiferKatt likes, is being delighted. You know, big stretch there. Some people don't like to be delighted about things. SeiferKatt, he does. One of his unique characteristics. Likes being happy. Loves to laugh. I hate that on dating profiles back in the day. You know what I mean? Like, people would have in their dating profiles, loves to laugh, and you're like, wow, how friggin' original of you. You like to laugh? Oh my god. Like, how amazing is that? Love to laugh? Oh my god. I've never met someone who loves to laugh before. But in reality, I have met people who love to laugh. It's pretty much everyone. Pretty much. Let's be honest, there's always some sad sacks who go, I hate laughing. You're like, what's wrong with you? Well, the correct phrase is who's shitting your cornflakes, but you know, you can't say that to people. They love to laugh. You can't just ask someone who's shitting your cornflakes. It's not polite. You ruin their laugh. And then sometimes the answer is, you did. You shit in my cornflakes. It's like, well, don't leave your cornflakes out like that. And then maybe someone, or maybe I won't shit in them. Sounds like a you problem, honestly. See, I'm over here with my unshat cornflakes. Lording it over them. I mean, it's traditionally not. This might just be a me problem. Might say more about me than it says about them. All right. Now, can I go with the smaller ones? I can. So we can go a slightly smaller footprint, which is cool. And these go smaller as well. They can. It really just eliminates... Wow, and then you want 16 machines? Okay. Calm down, King of France. Okay, so how many do we actually need then? Is there a button that just tells me, like, how much stuff I want? Never considered such a button. It is. Huh. And then you can click a button to request it? My goodness gracious. Okay, I need 37 normal assemblers and 21 tiny boys. Although, we might be able to make that soon as well. Like 21 smaller boys? Yeah. What if we, here's a thought, what if we change these into like the level 2s? They're coming. Probably. Yes. Okay, so let's never use assembler 1s again. Only use assembler 2s from now on, because assembler 2 is my new best friend.
Butt kicking, for goodness!
Thank you for following Aki? Thanks for following. Sorry that I've messed up your name. You know the rules. SeiferKatt's gonna mess up your name. Honestly, not the worst thing he's done before. Okay. Uh, Good. This is encouraging. Those are being made. This is still designed for red belts, but to be honest, we probably can get away with not needing red belts here. Hopefully. We'll see. Green chip over with those. We are building inserters, but slowly, because I want to really just exclusively get the good stuff. Because you know what they say about the good stuff. It's good. It's good stuff. That's stupid. Alright, so train stops. We want 6 of those, so there we go. And we're just going to just build a quick little path along here. What is the word? Desire paths. When we go back, we're going to pick up all the things that we had for previous science missions. So this is all the rail we need right now, which is good. Then we're going to need a lot of landfill to actually make the labs themselves. Well, not the labs. Science itself. Science itself sounds like some sort of like Fear itself, like a Marvel event. I don't know why. Fear itself is a Marvel event, so that's probably the gist of where I'm going with that one. Marvel event, or is it just a comic series? I don't know. What I'm talking about. You know, no real change from normal. Okay. Good. And then what we'll do is put another chain signal at the end, just to properly lock it all off. Nice. So, what do we make first? Red science, right? It's the easiest one to make. Iron drop, boop, and copper drop. Then it sits there sadly because there's actually no way for it to deal with the iron properly. But that's okay, that's coming. Let's not stress about that. I prefer not to touch the copper now because the train is moving and that'll confuse the little train. I don't like confusing my little trains. They struggle enough as it is. Mostly because of bad design. You know what? That's okay. Bad design is inevitable when I'm designing a terrible line. Okay. What we're also going to do now, while we're thinking about it, is we are going to copy this a couple of times. And then we also need tinned copper. Oh. Oh, we need to take this off the spools, don't we? That's not a difficult one. That's that. Okay. So tinned copper coils. Tin. Probably don't need 1,000. 500 should be enough. 600? That's the wrong number, but you know what? I kind of dig it. There is nothing doing lead at the moment. That is true. Oh, shoot. Lead. I mean, we don't really need that much lead. That's the funny thing. We do need it for solder. Beyond that, who cares? Lead sucks. You know, you don't need lead. Uh, tin and basic circuits, or brown circuits. Brown chip drop. It's not called brown tin, though. It's not called brown chips, you know that. And finally, we just want to... Yeah, you're all good, right? Everyone's all good? Oh yeah, lead doesn't actually know how to make it here. God, that's a legitimate problem we have. God, I love this design. It's just so trash, and it's so fun. Entertaining, that's what I say. That's a word for it. Okay, so do we actually have any red science things that just need to exist yet? No, it's all red-green. Red-green will take us a little while to get through, so that's good. So, oh, we wanted that light to stay there. Okay. And then we'll desire path again. Get a power line across. I'm going to use these crappy power lines because why not? I've got to use them somewhere. Okay. So, tin and copper are cool. And I am cool for remembering they exist. I'm cool by extension. What are we missing? Oh, the basic circuits. Oh, really? You chose to come here before that one? Oh, because there's another... that could be a problem, actually. Well... I see the mistake I've made with that design, and I do nothing to fix it. Because doing something to fix it would be like admitting guilt. And I'm not guilty. And that's how I plan to get out of my court troubles. Just smile and say, but I'm not guilty. Just see how that goes. I'm sure it'll go great. I actually have no court troubles. I would hope that would be obvious, but... see, you've done something illegal. Nope, probably not. I mean, nothing more than anyone else has done, I suppose. You know, it's not like murder is a crime, right? Right? Depends on the jurisdiction. Okay. Apparently this was bad. And I feel bad. Okay, so these are going to start unloading. That's good news. Grid science, what do we need? We need 3 of these, 3 of those, and then 12 assembly machines. My goodness. That's a lot of them. How much of a belt will they take? Nothing. They'll take none of a belt. Okay. Now let's look at those numbers again. One more time. One more time. Yeah, they'll take none of a belt. Okay. That's fine. Sometimes you just gotta check that. that just a little bit, because the way I've got it designed is silly. And we will split these because we're going to need things elsewhere. Okay, so then we need 3 of each of these, which is relatively easy to make. If I can find out what they look like. Okay, figured it out. Oh, a train. Terrifying. I'd be better off building those over here. What if, here's a thought, we did it like this. Left a gap there. Put it this way, so that way we need more inserters. That was not a complete sentence. Okay, now, oh, look at that. It looks gorgeous. I mean, gorgeous is probably a understatement. Don't you mean overstatement? Nope. I meant what I said. Okay, so then we power it. Most divine assembler layout to ever lay out. Thank you. See, you've seen the light. Okay, that train looked a bit sketch at the time, but we got through it. Look at that. Brilliant. That's what you want to see. You're walking down an alley late at night, that's what you want to see. We put them a bit closer to the sides, that way it may use the space a bit more effectively. Yeah. Yeah, let's use the space a little bit more effectively. Not too much more effectively, like I've got a reputation to protect, but like I can do better. Not much better, as I said, I've got a reputation to protect, but excuse me. Ooh. One day I'll have robots, and the robots will do it for me, if you know what I mean. Don't question what I mean. Personal topic. I mean, let's be honest. Who doesn't let robots do it for them? You know? Those sexy little robot. Anyway, moving along. So, now we need 12 of these. Okay. 12 is an easy enough number to make. Just 6 aside, right? Brilliant. And that is 100 red signs per minute. You definitely put in a quick start robot mod when you played Seablock. Yeah. A lot of people do. I certainly don't judge those who do it. No judgment here either. I kind of like the build up. You know, it feels like you earn the robots, and I like to earn the robots. But of course, if that's tedious for you, then I don't disagree. It's incredibly tedious. Okay, that's red science done. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. So now, D-block is tedious, not the earning the robots part. Ah, I suppose. I don't mind the tedium though, that's why I come back to it. This is my third C-block go, just FYI, so... You know, am I a broken individual? Maybe. Alright then, so let's start with... What do we need? Iron, lead, copper, and tin in that order. Iron, lead, okay. And we need 3 of each. Okie dokies. Okay. Let's just work this out now, because once, you know, like the constipated mathematician, let's work this out with a pencil. I love that. 3 of those. 3 of those. 3 of those. 3 of those. Iron comes across there. Iron is happy. Lead then comes down here. Lead is happy. Then copper. Then copper. Interesting thought. Okay. Then copper comes down. Yeah. Copper is happy. Then tin? Tin's next. Tin is next. But tin is not alone. Tin has a friend. And his friend's name? John Cena. That's an old meme. Hope you enjoyed it. Ba ba da ba. God, that meme was just rampant back in the day. I mean, that's not really much of a call. Like, every meme was rampant in the day, right? The whole point of memes, they are all rampant in their day. Okay. So. Okay, good start. So, really easy. Actually, we're going to we've run out of resources entirely here. Let's not assume that we haven't, because we have. Okay. Probably don't need to throw the copper and iron there, because they're still pretty useful. We're going to go like that. No, we're not going to go like that. We're going to go like that. Be smarter. And also, trying to build all 102 at once is a silly idea. Measure it out a little bit, please. It'll choke. Oh. Yeah, no, that should be like that. Because you realize after you've built them, I suppose. Much tidier. And that will build the basics of the stuff. Okay, looking good so far. And I should know. I'm a master of looking good. There'll be more lies later. Okay, and then we need to build the reaction nodes, which is iron plates and tin copper wires. Okay, that's... How many of those do we need? 3. Okay. Only enough, that kind of works, but we're going to need to strip those coils first. Which is not a weird sentence. I'd appreciate it if everyone was just a little bit more mature about it. We're going to gyrate those? Nope. Flip those. Yes. And then we need not many, but the problem is we're going to run into is just the speed of the belts trying to do it. Well, not the belt, sorry. It's not the belt's fault. It's the science labs. It's all right. We will sort that out in a moment. So the next thing I need is an assembly plant, which requires basic circuits and iron gear wheels. Okay, well, iron parts easy. Basic circuits also not difficult. So, as I said, the problem we're going to run into is just the fact that these coils are just not going to be put out fast enough. Hey, Sable Code, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. Hello. What were you up to? You were playing Factorio. Excellent. That's a good thing to do. I'm doing well, thank you. No, any day playing Factorio is a good day, as they say in the old country. I don't know what old country that is, but it sounds like a cool old country. Okay. Playing for some Factorio with space exploration and a bunch of mods. Nice, nice. Old country is cool. Yeah, it's a cool old country. What can I say? Okay, I don't really think that's going to be doing enough, but you know what? My factory is a lot like me. It doesn't quite do enough. Just say ATO mod pack times 100. What's ATO? Not familiar with ATO. all the overhauls. Okay. Now, with the power of flex tape, we have what we need to make green science. Okay, awesome. Ah, wonderful. Yes, always make the game harder than it should be. I respect that. As someone who also commonly makes the game harder than it should be, I definitely respect that. Nice. Difficulty is there to be overcome. Exactly. Now, how much of a belt does this really need? That's the real question. And the answer is negligible. Good. Sushi Duck will forever live on in our therapy sessions, as it should. So basically 7. That's how Sushi Duck was designed. Sushi Duck was designed that you'd never forget it. Could never forget it. 2, 3, 5, 6. Bah! 7. Okay. Sushi Duck should be like your high school girlfriend. You'll never forget her, but God, you do not regret making that decision. You spot boat tracks? You do not. They're just train tracks. They're just train tracks. Trains are also nice. Trains are nice. Sea trains? Just regular trains, I'm afraid. We couldn't afford the sea trains. The budget doesn't allow for it, unfortunately. Is this One Piece? Hang on, are there sea trains in One Piece? I don't know One Piece that well. Okay, we've got to go get... Want to get anything? Look, we've got iron. It's fine. We'll just take some more iron. That's cool. I respect that. I respect a sea train. I don't make the rules exactly. That's some sort of rules lawyer who makes the rules. Clearly not me. Alright. Brilliant. SeiferKatt. Chun. Why am I getting this? Okay. Connecting things together. That will give us the power of red and green science. Holy shit. Thank you very much for the follow, Seablock. Really appreciate it. Okay, now if we connect that and that. My body is ready, a quivering sight. Honestly, I don't remember saying that. I didn't remember saying it at the time, but I just sort of respected that it was a thing. Yeah, thank you very much for the raid, and take care. Look, honestly, Dave, if it wasn't for the quote system, I wouldn't remember 90% of the things I say. Okay. Oh. I was like, we're done. No, we haven't actually started making green science. Now, we have. Don't ask me what the context for that one is either, because I have no idea. Alright, so... we have any trains still here? We do. Excellent. We're going to take a train. A boat. Take a train. Go to London. Go to Spain. It's almost like the ghost in us here. It is almost like he's here. Alright. Nice to know there wasn't much context to it. Yeah. Suppose that's about as good as it's going to get right now. We might need to... well, actually, once we get the better inserters, I think we're going to... I don't know if we're actually going to achieve that much more with the better inserters, but whatever. We'll get that sorted and then we'll move on. Go near water is dangerous for me. That is true. I've heard that. I've heard that the water is very dangerous for me a lot. Which is why I shouldn't play Seablock. But you know, I'm just reckless. Reckless and wild. Probably should have picked up some belts while I was there. Okay, grab these before they're all used up. We need them for the science. Dave wants to... Seifer gone wild. Seifer's always gone wild. Dave wants to be the top cat. We can do that for Dave. There you go. Better increase the price before I forget. Which increases the price to 2,000. Increases the price to 2,000. Will Dave be the eternal top cat? Only time will tell. It's hard to say for certain though. It's not that hard to say for certain. Still fairly low price. Low price, everyone can go for, but that's the exciting part, right? You want to see? Okay, you go in with all the redeems at once here, Dave. You've gone mad with power. Okay, cool. I did actually end up moving my cereal bowl. That's awesome. My cereal bowl is where my camera was earlier. I was in Jersey then. Oh. Ah. Oh no, the cat's gone flying. Okay, we should be good. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Got a cat. There we go. Let's do the poll. Now the question, as always, is this a great cat? All you have to answer is yes or no. It's really that simple. Tell me, is it a great cat? It's majestic AF. All cats are great cats. All cats are good cats. Not all cats are great cats. You do have to answer in the poll, though, I'm afraid. Heresy. I mean, is it though? Is it? Could be cat of the month, you reckon? Well, actually, hang on a second. Is that the last day of July? No, there's one more cat for July. Okay. So, and then we have to do another cat of the month, which is always entertaining. You know, if you're in the mood for a fight, which regular participants to cat of the month are ready for a fight over cats. And it's very important. Anyway, that's deemed a great cat with 80% of the votes. That's 4 votes pro, and I assume 1 vote against. Now what we're going to do is what the shirt. So what the shirt. I pressed the button in the wrong time. Okay. Press the button. I'm supposed to do the song and then press the button, but I messed up. So we're wearing my Time Variance Authority shirt for all time, always. Just because Loki's coming, and I'm really excited for it. So, woo, Loki! But I don't know when Panda and I are going to get time to watch it, because Bill K is probably not a fan of Loki at this stage. And 18 hours till Loki. We're not going to daisy chain them at this stage because I don't want to. Now, I don't know if this is going to be my science base forever. It is for now. Leaf is low-key excited for Loki. I'm high-key excited for Loki. How many? These will use 32 per minute. So this, we could actually double this and still have enough. It's interesting. For now, this is going to be doing... I put labs on one side of the belt than daisy chain. I wasn't going to, but you know what? You're probably right. We'll let it finish this one, and then we'll... But it's nice that science is finally happening again. How many episodes have we been without science? Too long, I say. But now science has returned. Alright, Dave, will you rest well? You deserve it. Oh, science. It is happening once again. The book said it would happen once again, but we didn't believe them. The ancient tomes were right. Okay. So yeah, that'll make 100 science per minute, which is good for now. But in the future, we will need a lot more because, let's be honest, when we get to the 200,000 sciences, 100 per minute is still going to take 2,000 minutes. Yeah, just too long. The important thing is science has begun. Ah, crud, we were going to drop off these things. Go drop off those things. Most disappointing Mad Raccoon. Yeah, I remember him. I remember the disappointing Mad Raccoon. It was disappointing. What can I say? I don't think there's any more sciencey bits that we need to carry. Okay. I think we're good for the moment. Okay. So next what we probably need to do is work on my train stations and their deliveries. Oh, you know what? I think it's even halved the speed. Yeah, it's 16. Ugh. Labs take quite a bit to build, I've just remembered. It's okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and start making inserter level 2s. Or what are they actually officially called? They are fast inserters. Wow. Now I've heard if. We need steel, we need regular inserters. And we need steel and brass. Okay. I think I can hear little Kate crying. I know what he's crying about, but he's definitely crying. I mean, it's true then as it is today. And then what we're going to do is just do that. That way we can put things in a box. Delightful. If we had steel, which we do not. Why do we not have steel? Well, actually, steel is coming. We do not have enough sapphirite. That is a legitimate problem that we may be running into quite a lot soon. Now, another problem that we may be running into is I think we might be getting too much sulfuric wastewater, which in my mind means we probably need to start using the sulfuric wastewater. Is that vanilla train logic? Yes. Yes, it is. I don't like LTN. I'll rephrase it. I've never used LTN, but I don't like the concept of LTN. I don't like the concept of it because I've never learned it. Let's be honest. That's the real reason I don't like LTN. I've never tried to learn it. You only ever learned LTN. See, there you go. So good. Oh, my phone is ringing. That usually means I'm needed by my wife for something baby related. Hopefully my son has pooped. He's been needing to poop, but he's just not doing it. And my son is 27. No, that's not true. He's like a couple of months. I'll be back in just a moment, everyone. I made that really weird. Alright, cool. Wes, don't do that shit. Let's not start this debate, please. No, it's not just sorry, not just Wes, just everyone in general. Political adjacency alarm actually affected. The I don't know where to go with that one. Just very loud caution on that one. That's all I can say for certain. Anyway, what we have now is fast inserters. Fast inserters are good. I mean, you start with while Seifer's gone. It's always an interesting start. Maybe you didn't mean it that way, but interesting start. Anyway, where do I want to take these from? Probably, I suppose. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Your bank just called you to wish happy holidays. She sounds super tired, and why do they all do that? My bank has never called to wish me happy holidays. Clearly, I'm with the wrong bank. My bank never wishes me happy holidays. Where's my happy holidays? Why are my holidays not happy? The bank. The bank's fault. It makes sense now when you really think about it. The bank is why I'm not happy. um. Okay, one thing's for certain, these are definitely too slow. We know that for certain, so we can just... when the copper cables are here. Of course they do, Wes. You should know. You're Canadian after all. There are high tiers. I don't have them yet, though. That's the problem. We are lacking a lot of higher tier stuff at the moment. Yeah, lowest tiers, because that's all I got. That's all I got. Alright. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's typical in Seablock, it's just how I play. I mean, I like it. And we've got... oh, hang on. Oh. I was a little excited because I thought we had that, uploading. Uploading? Loading. Okay, so what we are clearly lacking is resources. So maybe that's where we go to. Well, actually, how's power going? Power's fine. So what I think we want to do now is make some more of these things for Sapphite and Stratite, or whatever the hell they're called. And I'll actually know what I think we need to do next is get a way to use up the water that we're not... oh, I'm tempted. No. Focus. We need plastics. Let's start working towards plastics. Plastics is a good start. No, I don't want to do that. I mean, I could. You don't even need to tip it off the edge. It's you use clarifiers for it. You can just put them anywhere. But I'm trying not to waste resources because it's a weird thing that I'm trying not to do. It's me trying to make the game more difficult for myself. And yet I'm still doing it, but I'm still trying not to. So, do we have blue algae available yet? We do. Prize inspection. This is why I can't have nice things. The inspector keeps coming by. This is how it works. The inspector comes by and is like, "Yo, what up? I'm the inspector." I'm like, "Oh God, hello, inspector." And it gets weird and awkward, and that's just how life is sometimes. Yep, that's the one. Okay, so we can get a bit more ores that way, which is nice. Um, I would like to make this blue algae, but I need algae farms. Okay. That's going to be expensive. Okay. Well, let's make like 10 algae farm ones and then 10 algae farm twos. And then let's see how we feel about life after that, eh? Basic circuits. We lack everything. Cool. Always good when you lack everything. Know where you are in life when you have nothing. You're nowhere. You are a no one. And we also need some stone bricks, which, to be fair, we have stone bricks. They live down here, the stone. Okay, so we've currently got that many. We just need a ton more iron. Okay, understood. Iron is easy. It rhymes, so it must be true. Four, five. Okay, so that's going to make the things that we need for blue algae. Then we make blue cellulose fiber. We can make ammonia. I don't know why we'd make ammonia at this point, but can we? Did I actually fix this? I don't know if I did. Oh, I didn't. Let's fix that. Show hidden recipes. I do not wish to show hidden recipes. Excellent. Fix that problem. Okay, so what are we making here? What is our actual plan? Suppose once we have plastics, we can start coming up with an actual plan. No, we need liquid plastics before we start coming up with a plan. It's okay. Maybe let's make some electrolyzers as well. Historically, we've made 6. Let's just make a bunch of them. More iron is required, of course. As there's more... What was that? Basic circuits. Ugh. We made all these basic circuits and now we have to use them. It's distressing. It's 10. Just make 20. And gather a bunch of bronze. we make bronze pipes? And make bronze pipes. They're tier 2 pipes too. Ooh. That's what I call exciting. Alright, sorry, I'll be back in just a second. I'll be back really quickly. I just want to see how Panda's going. Apparently the little case having a hard time, so I just want to make sure they're doing alright. Hello, hello, Mulholican Party. Welcome. Sorry, just dealing with some baby stuff. Little guy doesn't want to sleep, and he's just very uncomfortable right now. So, yeah, dealing with that at the moment. Children, they do that. Have you ever used the PAA, but you good? What's the PAA? PAA. Never heard of a PAA. Uh, so you're playing Project Zomboid. Nice. I was watching you the other day playing some of that. I really wish I could get into Project Zomboid. Don't get into it. Oh, the right, the political adjacency alarm. I wouldn't even say that was political adjacency alarm. That was just straight up political alarm. But insert the raid message. Look, last time I inserted the raid message, I couldn't get it out. I had to go speak to a doctor. I told him I fell on it. You know how it is. Doctors, they'll believe anything you say. Uh, let's go over here and try and speed up this. Probably need to get back into Factorio. You were going to today. Decided a new game. Oh, what have you been playing? What was the new game? Okay. So, good news, more coppers coming out. See that?
Butt kicking, for goodness!
That's much better. Look at that go. Oh, stuff of legends. Depending on what you consider a legend. Thank you very much for the follow, SeiferKatt. Rise of Industry. I've heard good things about Rise of Industry. You didn't enjoy it? Well, people liked it. I mean, just because people like it doesn't mean you have to like it, though, right? We do not have enough oxygen. Do we not? Interesting. Didn't like 40 storage max alerts bugging at you. Oh wow. Hmm. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and get some oxygen in here. It bugged you. That's that was unfortunate. Okay, so the problem is we're just not getting enough oxygen, and we need to deal with that. So, because we make a lot of oxygen, I'm thinking, why don't we just the oxygen elsewhere? COI is rated higher than ROI. I've always said that. I've never said that in my life. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a new train in here, and it's just going to be an oxygen train. Probably from here. Oh shit! I was watching my health drain very quickly. I was just hit by a train. I think I was standing as a train was wanting to leave. Now it feels like a Maholic stream. Oops. Yeah. I think the train's got me twice now. I love that there's milestones for train deaths. I was hit by a smooth terminal. I'm straight up not having a good time today. Yeah, I might stop the stream in 20 minutes or so just to... Yep. Clearly, I have a caps lock. Yeah, I might have to go and help with that soon. I don't know, we'll see how it goes in the next 20 minutes. First train death was many episodes in, now they'll be regular. Oh yeah. Never any other way. Oh, crud. We need a little bit more space. On day 3 out. Wait, is there a specific time they release the Friday Factorio facts? Factorio Friday facts? I don't know the order of it, but all I know is I'm looking forward to it. Who's counting? I mean, you mean other than Veldak? Just Veldak. Veldak is in charge of it. Veldak actually writes them, tell you that. 2 p.m. your time? Yeah, I wake up at about 3 in the morning usually to change my son, and then I'm like, oh hey, the Friday facts are here, and I get to read them, and it's very exciting. No, we don't want that one. We want the fluid wagon. Here we go. 1 p.m. at Woob's time. Oh yeah, because let's be honest, we all know Woob's time is Veldak's time. And it seems very suspicious. How could this happen? And that, how could his time be the same as Woob's time? I ask you. How is that possible? Very suspicious, wouldn't you say? I'm not saying that he is Woob, but I'm just saying it's suspicious. No. I don't think I'm saying anything that surprises people. We should all be suspicious of Veldak at all times. After all, what is he doing right now? I don't know. Is he working? I don't know. Maybe. Or maybe he's not working. That's a good pipeline. I think everyone loves that pipeline. Okay. Actually, we'll do a top-up valve there if we've got one. Okay, so that will drop the oxygen. Go trust Velda. He wants to buy more Factorio to boost the Czech economy. Exactly. Would do it too. Don't put him up. You know, don't question it because he would do it. Okay, we're going to leave that train there for the moment. Then we're going to go and try and find oxygen. It's just going to go find oxygen. It's a normal thing to do. Don't worry about it. We're out of Crontium. Out of Crontium? How does a man run out of Crontium? Oh, it's because of the sulfuric wastewater problem. Oh no, this is why we need plastics. Oh! Well, didn't die. Didn't die, it's fine. The network gets scarier and scarier these days. Did I though? Did I? I would know if I'd almost died. I'm not sure that happened. That may not be real. Anyway, I think this is where we're going to use sulf. It's the new thing, just spelling my name wrong. I respect this. I respect this new approach. They're all good dogs. I don't know about dogs. I couldn't tell you if all dogs are good dogs. I'm maybe surprise you. I'm not really into dogs that much. I respect. Okay. So now we're going to use one of these magical tanks. And we're also going to do this. Enable, disable, oxygen. Greater than 25,000. Can dog join cat of the month? Absolutely not. Siffer's a good dog. Siffer's a good dog. I agree with that, actually. But no dogs allowed in cat of the month. It's called cat of the month for a reason. I will do cat of the calendar in a moment. Okay. Overflow valve still goes this way. That is still relevant. What if a dog identifies as a cat? I mean, it's a different animal, so probably not a problem. Do magic tanks auto-connect to train wagons? They do not. Okay, I know what you're all worried about. Is this cat going to scream at you? The answer is absolutely. It's screaming at you. This is a cat that has never been fed in months. What were you thinking? And if I can figure out where the pole is. Oh, there goes the train. There you go. There's a pole. Tell me if it's a great cat. Feed me now. Meow. Poles are usually the north and south. Depends what you're aligning them to. A cat doing cat things does not have any easy identifiers for being staged. The great cat. I don't know. They didn't feed the cat. Sometimes they're next to Russia. See, I was wondering if I was going to go with that one. Couldn't decide. It is deemed a great cat, but not as convincingly. 67% of the votes, 4 votes, but not convinced. They're not convinced of the greatness of this cat. Oxygen pick. Okay. Okay, so that's going to allow oxygen to come into there. That's good news. Then what we'll do is have this. Go and pick up oxygen if it bloody well feels like it. And I'm not going to tell it what to do. I'm not the boss. Oh, this feels like we're just on the cusp of doing a... feels like I'm on the cusp of doing a fluid... what's it called? Fluid bus. And we shall never do a fluid bus again. Never. Not after last time, with the disaster that was. No. No fluid bus. Not again. We must learn from our forefathers' mistakes. By forefathers, I mean myself, who is a father. Okay, we're going to do another overflow valve over here. And... well, how many fathers? 4? It's an appropriate number of fathers, I suppose. Okay, so it's getting a bit of oxygen gas, not a huge amount. Geez, Billy, your mum lets you have 4 fathers? Okay, so the important thing is now we can use oxygen. Okay, it's not going to use it very quickly, but the important thing is we're not wasting it, and the environmental agency, who is Turtle of Jackets, will be slightly happier. Slightly. Right, just got to close the store. Didn't really help. Didn't really help. No waste. Well, less waste. Probably going to do it again. And the other side is kind of scarier because the other side has worms that are close. So this will do for now. And occasionally it's pushing through a little bit of oxygen, making sure that, yeah. And then if the oxygen does, if we do not have enough oxygen, then we can always like do things different. That's not a problem. Okay, I noticed science has stopped completely. What are we lacking? It's probably green chips. You know what? That's fine. We can... wait, no, it's not green chips. We never like green chips. We're lacking brown chips. Why are we lacking brown chips? Copper wire coils? Not enough copper wires. Okay. Go deliver them. That is a chaotic mess of a way to get back there. Thanks. I love it. If I had like a little rotate, like a corner there, we wouldn't need to go quite so far out of the way. It's just occurred to me this is a dangerous place to be. Maybe I can outrun the train. I did. Because if we, say, do something like that, we go up. If a train wants to go that way, then it kind of can't. But we use the modern technology of doing that, then we will... not the way these train stations go, is it? That's not how anything works. Wait, I thought it was. Oh, wait. I don't know. I don't know how my train rails work. I just know that sometimes they do. Okay, this is doing much better. I can make 200 of these a minute. If it had the speed to actually insert things that quickly. Which it doesn't. Okay. I don't know how you manage that, given the fact that electronics and assemblers are not like that. Okay, so you... I'm just going to give it... Okay, so electronics assemblers require green science, which we haven't actually gone that far. That's tier 2. But we haven't finished that yet, because that's literally why we're at green science. It's like going, oh, well, when you're at like a basic flight, you should basically have a jet, because it's flight. I mean, it's not that much different, right? I mean, you've got the technology of flight, so therefore a jet is not really that much different. Yeah, you're right. I am. That's true. I'm just lashing out now. You're actually quite right. I apologize for that. There's no reason for me to lash out. But still, the reason I'm in green science is like if I had finished green science and still didn't have it, then I'd kind of agree. But at the same time, that's kind of why I'm in green science, because I'm still working on it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be in green science. But you are right to a degree. And let's be honest, that's all you really wanted. Okay, so that should be able to finish my science now. Oh, there. Currently contemplating plastics. Which I still need another one of those. And I need stone bricks, okay. Oh. Stack inserters? Oh yeah. E. Also, I would like to... That. Okay, this time what we're going to do is we're going to see where you want to go, and then you're going to pick it up. Ooh. Okay. So we can now make plastic. So what I don't know how to spell plastic. It's fine. Don't worry about it. How much plastic do we want? We want like 400 plastic a minute. You know what we want? We want, well, I'd like a yellow belt of plastic. Can we do that? We have no way to make liquid plastic. Wonderful. Good start. Good start. This is really not helping us anyway whatsoever. Yeah, propane gas, that's... Okay, hang on. And I'm confused. What are we wanting the multi-phase oil for then? What were we wanting this for? We got crude oil. Oh, we need naphtha, don't we? Okay. We need naphtha to make a part of the sciencey things. Okay. Then screw that. Napth. Napth. I don't know. 300, I guess. Throw out a number. Okay. Not actually that big a deal. We do have to figure out what to do with this fuel. Well, fuel oil is easy to figure out what to do with it. We'll burn it. Base mineral oil, I don't have a plan for yet. We'll figure out wastewater. Yeah, just put a number. Get to matrix. Good idea. Well, we've got unlimited of that. Ah, is that okay? That's what I was doing wrong. Oil residuals. I don't think I can do anything with that yet. Base mineral oil. Okay, let's turn off the hidden recipe. We can't do anything with base mineral oil yet. Fuel oil we can burn, so that's cool. Raw gas. We go into natural gas territory and that just gets chaotic as hell. Okay. What I'm going to do is probably come down here, put this in an overflow valve. Actually, you know what? I might call the stream here. It's a bit early, I know, but I'd probably best be doing dad-related activities, just because my son does not look like, or sound like he's having a good time, and I would probably much rather be doing that right now. So, unfortunately, this is where I'm going to end the stream tonight. Yeah, they're going to end the stream, but the next time. So what I do say is, if you've enjoyed today's stream, sorry, just being a bit sexy there. Ooh, the very white arm. But if you've enjoyed today's stream and you're new here, please do consider following. Normally I'd go for another hour, but not today. But I will next be streaming on Saturday, where we'll be streaming more of this run. Or Seablock, that's how it is. And sometimes we even run a run where we try to reach the edge of the world. It's long and pointless. I don't know why that duck is there. Melbourne has got it right. There's the youtube.com/SeiferKatt. That's where you find VODs, and you're the Discord link if you want to try and find a community that just, you can hang out with if you want. It's up to you. It's there. It's your choice. And with that, I'm going to head off. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.